seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Yep, I'm back. I know, I'm in the same clothes. What can I say? I've been busy. And, Dale's been gone a lot today, so I'm filming stuff. So here's stuff that I have just been collecting on my journeys along the way, just to show you things that are out there in the world. Well, first of all, let's start with these because, these are just things I picked up. Dollar General. I like Dollar General. You can find some fun things at Dollar General. I got things for my surprise bags, my gift bags for the retreat at Dollar General. I just like it, okay? They also have books. Did you know they have books? And they have nice books. So I picked up a couple books, and they're like $3. So this is called The Blame Game. The Blame Game. It's a romance. So, games can be dangerous, but blame can be deadly. Oh, maybe this is not me. No, how come I have this? This is a twisted roller coaster ride with surprises, a therapist, and secrets. What? Please start asking questions. Okay, this was in the romance section. It just says it's a novel. I don't know. Maybe it's not really like a thriller. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, a suspenseful life story. I don't know. This one I think is a romance. Yeah, this one is blurbed up here by Ellen Hildebrand. So there you go. It's called The Rehearsals. The Rehearsals. Okay? A delightful debut. An enchanting and compelling look at life's what-ifs. Okay. A funny, romantic, big-hearted novel. The Rehearsals imagines what we might do if given a second chance at life and at love, and what it means to finally get both right. See? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. While I was there, though, I found these, and these were like way up high on a shelf I couldn't reach. And I had to go ask a lady. I said, can I see? Those aren't down here anywhere, are they? She goes, I don't think so. She's like, now look at them. I'm like, yeah. So it was a whole box, and she pulled down this whole box. And so I picked out these 2 items, and I'm going to open them up because I have not even opened them yet. So they're from Diamond Dots. Okay. This is called a wall hanging. It's cute. Little butterflies. I haven't opened it. Oh, of course. It's got that little plastic little tapey thing here. Sticker thingamabob. Come on. I just need you to cut the tape. Cut the little piece of tape. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm going to end up slicing my face here in a second. You watch. Okay. So what does this look like when you pull it out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm losing stuff. Oh, I'm losing things. Hang on. What'd we lose? What'd we lose? Oh, it's part of our hanger situation here. Okay, so there's 2 of these. And I'm assuming the painting will just slide into them. See how you can look right through it? I see you. Do you see me? I'm sorry. And a string. Oh, a string to hang it from. Okay. So here's the little painting. It's really cute, right? And so I'm assuming, yeah, you'll just slide these through like such. There's no drills at the top of the thing, right? Top, bottom, right? And then your hanger. Okay, cute. It's got your typical Diamond Dots toolkit, the gray boat and stuff. And here's our package of drills. They're just like this, okay? They're not contained in any way. I'm just wondering if there's any like ABs or anything in here. See if I can get to the last numbers. 14, 32, 23, 49, hut. I don't think there's any ABs. There's lots of colors though. Blues and greens and purples and yellows. I don't see any, like, oh, maybe. No? Maybe. Are you an AB? Nope, you're just a light pink. Nope, no special, no ABs, no nothing like that. Okay, so there's that guy. All right, let's see if I can put this back in the box. All right, back in the box we go. It all come tumbling out. It all go scooching back in somehow, some way. Okay, there we go. So I think this was, gosh, it's not even marked on here. $5. I think it was $5, if I recall. All right, the next one is bookmarks. Let's see if I can handle this a little bit better than the first time. No, I'm just going to cut the box. Okay, great. All right, so these are bookmarks. Again, with the drills, they could put the drills in something would be nice, but they don't. They're just in here like this. Okay, blues, greens, pinks. There's only like 9 colors. All right, there's our drills. Now there's 2 little tassels, little satin little tassels. Do, 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 do. I like the little tassels. Same toolkit, of course. And here's our bookmarks. They're fat bookmarks. And they're plastic. They're plastic. Okay, so this flower and this flower. 2 flowers. Flower, flower, flower power. Do, do, do. Yep. Pull the plastic back. Sticky. And they're, I wonder if there's a film on the back. They look kind of muted on the back. Let's see. I just cut my nails too, so I feel there's a film on the back. I might be destroying the whole back of the bookmark. I might be. I think I'm just going to leave that alone because I don't know if it is a film, even though it looks cloudy. I don't know. I'll play with it more later. Anyhow, $5 little items. Cute little diamond painting items at your Dollar General. Okay, if you have a Dollar General. We have them everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay, now the rest of this is Dollar Tree. You know, the Dollar Tree. Not $1 anymore, but these are like, I don't know, $1.50, I don't know. Craft supplies are priced differently. I think they're $1.50. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, this one has instructions. Whoa, we got instructions with this one. Okay, and we have our regular green toolkit. Again, with the drills and no bags. Why don't they put these in a little bag? Is it that hard to put them in a bag? I don't know. Here's our colors. Did you see them? Okay, I hope you're looking. But here's the little painting. It's just a cute little painting. You could put this in a little frame. You can find little frames this size. Okay, it's little cowboy boots. Little pink girl cowboy boots. Isn't it cute? It's very cute. Just a simple little painting. It would turn out really good because it's simple. What do we got going on over here? I don't know. Okay, so there's that. That was from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I think their craft things are like $1.50. Some things might be $1.75, but don't quote me on that. Okay, it's been a while. I've had these since before the retreat. How does this go? Okay, this goes in here because this hangs. It's a hanging thing. Watch me fight with the box. Watch Mindy fight with the box. But I'm going to win. There we go. Crafters Square. That is the name of their craft supplies. Okay. These I'm not going to take out of the packages. Because if I take them out of the packages, the odds of me losing all the pieces is high. Okay. But this is a keychain. And it's super cute. It is a slice of pizza. Just a little slice of pizza. So if you know, you know. These are wooden. There's a little wooden piece in here. It reminds me of, oh my gosh, what was that company I used to get stuff from? Can't remember now. But they had a wooden base. You diamond paint on the little sticker here. It's like a little sticker. After you diamond paint it, you peel this off and you put it on the little wooden base. It's in there. It's right there. See it? It's in there. and then you know your keychain. But super cute, little keychain. All right, so I got a keychain. Did I get another keychain? No, no, I did not. No, I got another bookmark, the little corner bookmark. So we got the corner bookmark, right? And of course your drills, either $1.25. I think these might be $1.25. Did I get another bookmark? No, no, I did not. No, I got a coaster. The coasters are really cute. I did one coaster already, and it turned out really well. So I got another coaster. I think the other one I did was pink, and this is on wood. This is wooden. So all the drills. I mean, the ones that I've done a coaster, I've done a bookmark. They turned out well. So Dollar Tree selections. Go to your local Dollar Tree. They have cute little, fun little, you know, I'm trying to show them all at the same time. Cute, fun little diamond painting things. Here we go, right? And then Dollar General for the diamond dots ones. Okay. All right. Now I gotta go. I gotta put this stuff away. I gotta go. I really gotta go now. I've been sucked into the dishcloth, washcloth. Look at it now. Look at it now. It's so much better. I have been obsessed and trying to finish it. But I gotta go. I'll have to finish it later. Okay, gotta go. All right, I'm gonna try something. I have finished my little bag. Well, you kind of cinch this up a little bit in the middle here, and then you do a little border around the handles and whatnot, so it's not quite finished. But she lines it, and she makes a liner, and she sews her liner together on a sewing machine, which I don't have. But then she hot glues it into her bag. So I'm thinking, I have help here, but I don't want him to go over here. I have the iron. I got the iron over there, and I don't want him to get burnt on the iron. She hot glues it in. After she sews it together, she hot glues it in. So I'm thinking I'm going to hand sew the sides together and fold down a little hem at the top and hot glue it in like she does. I don't know. We're going to try it. I've never tried a liner. You can hand sew them in, but she hot glues hers. And she said, you just can't throw it in a washer or dryer that way. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll just tell people hand wash it, you know? Anyhow, I'm going to give it a go, but I need to iron this pink fabric first and then cut it and then sew it. Guess who just came in? Just wanted in, and here he is. Why? I don't know. I think he only gets up there when I'm in the kitchen. He doesn't? I don't know. What a boy. They're never very particular when they do this. They just grab scissors and they just cut around it. I only have to cut to here. I'm not cutting the handle part, but I'm going to cut a little extra so I've got a little area to seam. And then I'm going to cut this a little bit right here. And I'm just going to seam the two sides by hand. And then fold down a little, a little hem to tuck in, because you go like underneath these stitches a little bit, because we don't want to cover these stitches because we crochet into them after the liner's in. So here we go. We're just going to cut. Look, wish me luck. two sides of my liner, and I've got it in there. Okay, it's in there. It fits pretty good. All right, look inside. There it is. And then I've clipped it with these little clips all the way around, so I can come in and hot glue it. I'm going to do that later. I'm not in the mood to do it right now. I keep getting attacked by the cat. He keeps jumping on me, and I'm trying to get stuff done, and I can't do it. And I'm just going to go do something else for a minute. And then I'll come back, and I will hot glue this in later, and hopefully it works. We'll find out. I will say this was an experience. It's not the best work, probably, but, I mean, it's done. It's kind of cute. It has a lining. Look, I did line it. I did hot glue it in there. I hope it stays. I hope it holds, but it got a little wonky, but it got wonky over here on the edges, like right here. Like the lining was a little too high in the corners. Yeah, I could sew it up a little bit more, but that just seemed like a pain to like do one stitch here. I don't know. And one stitch, really? And then what? Then I got to weave in ends and all that. Anyhow, so you take the long handle and you put it through the short handle. I can't do it with one hand, but you put it through here. Hang on. You put it through here like this. Hang on. And you pull it up like this, and it's just a little knotted little bag. It's kind of cute. Okay, it looks better from the other side. There we go. It's cute, right? Okay, well, it didn't take me that long to do it. And I think that the hook was too big for this yarn. The lady who did the pattern must have used a really like thick, kind of stiffer cotton, where this is softer cotton. But I would have used a smaller hook probably, which would have made it smaller. I don't know, but it's cute anyhow. And now I want to, like, can I use up the rest of this yarn? Can I use up the rest of these? I don't know. Can I make something else with those? I'm thinking of making, it's like a plaid checkerboard bag. I'm thinking of it. Or maybe just a stripy bag and use some of these and stripe it. I don't know. I gotta try to use that yarn up though. I hope this one opens up more so you can see it better in the future. But the inside of this thing is just like, look, if I got an ant. Okay, age-old question. Age-old question. Hang on. Yeah, ant. Okay, but I'll talk about the ants in a second. But look how pretty this is inside here. It's just gorgeous. I hope it opens up more so you can see it better. But what a beautiful little bouquet we have here. What a beautiful little assortment of flowers. I wish they were all blooming, like I said, but we're missing some light pinks and some other pinks and, you know, that ant. And I did cut a couple of the little iris. This one's very unique. I think this one's really cool. It's super cool. But anyhow, do peonies need the ants to bloom? Age-old question. A lot of people think the answer is yes, but they're wrong. Peonies do not need the ants to help them bloom. But peonies and ants have an interesting relationship. They have a symbiotic relationship, okay? The peonies start to open, and all of that nectar and good stuff is there on those buds, and the ants thrive on that and love it. That's what they eat. But ants also eat aphids that might be on the peonies. So the peony is providing some nice, sweet nutrition for the ants, and the ants are eating bugs that could harm the peonies. See how that works? So if anybody asks you in the future, do peonies require ants to open their buds? No. But they love each other. They get along very well. And what's a little ant or two? I try to blow them off and shake them off a little bit before I bring them in. But, you know, every once in a while there's a hideaway in there and makes it in. But, hey, no big deal. It's worth it, in my opinion, to get all of this gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. How pretty is all of this? I love these. Okay, there's this variety that's petals that open up and really open up to show you their center. And then there's this variety that's more like a big old carnation or a big mum. There's different varieties, right? Like this one here. This one here is going to be like this, open up and show you our center. They're just so many varieties, and they're so pretty. I love them. So with the iris, what I do, typically they'll bloom at the top first. Like their tallest bloom will bloom first, and then it will die, but then there's more blooms on each stem, and they'll continue to open. So I just come through and I just kind of clean them up as they die. I just come in and I cut off, you know, like I cut off a dead bloom and just let the others continue opening up. Like here's where I cut off one. You can see I cut off one there. You know, I've cut off quite a few off here. I don't think this one's gonna do much, but I might have to cut him as well. But that's kind of what I do with the iris. And then they kind of have a longer life that way, because they'll continue to open, the rest of them, up and down the stem. See, I cut off one here, cut one there. So I just cut them off as they die back and let the rest open up. And they'll continue to open for a while. So you can enjoy them for, I don't know, how long have I had them in here? A week, week and a half? I've had them a little while. And then there's these guys. So I wish they were all in one, but I don't know. We'll let the iris be the iris and the peonies be the peonies, but, well, they got iris too. Anyhow, I love my flowers. You know I do. All right, Dale's gone. He's off to help his friend put in a new staircase on their deck, or going up to their back porch or something. I don't know. It's just a few steps. It's like 4 steps. Okay, it's not a big deal. But he had to go to his work, because the guy works part-time at Menards, to go pick the lumber up and stuff, because Dale has the trailer, so they're going to get the lumber, and then they're going to go work on the steps, and then I think the guy's going to feed him later. I'm off to go do some shopping. I have found something I think I need, and I'm going to head to East Lansing, almost East Lansing, to Frandor Shopping Center. And I have a couple places I want to go. One in particular. Oh, that's right. The new Barnes & Noble is there too. Ooh, can I stay out of Barnes & Noble while I'm there? Probably not. Anyhow, let's go shopping, okay? That's what I'm going to do today. I told you before how much I hate TJ Maxx. I really do. I hate them. But I thought I would come in here, since I'm right here, and look for rugs. I failed at my last store, which was the Skechers store. We'll talk about that later. But I keep putting my finger over the lens. Let me see what I can find in rugs here. Maybe I can find a kitchen rug. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's shop. You know, you got to be a certain kind of shopper to shop at TJ Maxx. You got to be willing to hunt and peck. And there was a cute rug in there, but it was $30. If I want a rug, I'm not going to get a $30 rug from TJ Maxx. Aren't you supposed to get good deals there? Anyhow, we're going to Michael's now. It's one of those days, you know, where I have money to spend and I want to shop and I want to buy stuff, and it's just like miss. So let's see what we can do at Michael's. Well, I did find the couple things I was looking for at Michael's. I did not buy yarn. You'll be proud of me. I did not buy any yarn. But I did buy a cutter. That's going to be for my felt project. And I did come over to Barnes & Noble because, you know, I have been striking out other places, so I might as well try here, see what I can find here. And what do you want to bet? I find something, right? You know I'm going to come out of here with something. So many good books, not enough time. I have to read more. Those flowers and those weeds, they're just keeping me from reading. But I walked in, they have a budding romance or something like that table, and they had some really cute books there. And I looked at this one and I was like, okay, what is this? The Summer Proposal? I like to try new people that I've never heard of before. So V. Keeland, never heard of V or Vi, I suppose, but look how cute the edge of this is. At first I didn't think it was anything special. I just saw pink at the bottom, but look, it's like a high-rise in the city there. It's super cute. I don't know, it just called out to me, you know? So she goes on a blind date, and she sits next to some guy, and then she finds out that he's not really her date. He's not who she's supposed to be meeting, but he gives her a ticket to a hockey game and says, hey, you know, if your date doesn't work out, you know, here's a ticket to a hockey game later. So the date didn't work out. She didn't like the guy. So she leaves and she's like, well, what the heck? I might as well go to the hockey game. I might as well go. He was cute. He was good looking. I might as well go. So she gets to the hockey game and she sits in her seat and there's nobody next to her. And she's like, where's this dude? He stood me up. Where is he? Until she looks down on the ice and there he is. So that's pretty cute. Anyhow, it's a cute little book. I love the pink and mint green kind of vibe to it. The summer proposal. So I got a couple others too, but I'll save those for later. And I'll tell you about them, later. Okay, look. I did pretty good. Let me show you what I did. Okay, so hang on. Let me go here. I saw these books from Paisley Hope. There was another one as well. And I had them both in my hand for a while because I knew this was a series I was reading. I had them both in my hand. And I put one back because I got 2 other books. So I also saw this one. This was on one of their front tables. And look at how pretty these are. They're just like all the floral edges. They all have like a skeleton, a skull on the cover with the flowers. Okay, so I bought those 2. All right, because I knew I had started this series. Well, this one I haven't actually started, but I knew I had the first one. So look at what I just did when I got home. Look, there's the first one. I had that. I did good. Look, I got the second one. Okay, I did good. I was actually in Barnes & Noble doing research, looking at my Goodreads and all that and going, okay, what do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Look at how pretty they are when you put them together. Okay, so I have those. That's 1 and 2. Then this was number 4 because I have number 3. I've read 1 and 2 of this series. So this is number 3, which I had at home. And I either knew I had it or, well, they didn't have it at Barnes & Noble anyhow. So they only had 4 and 5. So I have 3 and I have 4. I've read the first 2. So look, I'm doing good. I'm on my series kick and I'm getting my series. I got the right books. I didn't buy something I had. Whew, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'd love to continue this series. Start this one. I have some other series I'm reading as well. So, I just gotta keep reading. Read more.